In this segment, I'm going to take a look at the alignment tools, and they're found on their own toolbar, which I have placed on the top of my workspace. Now, before I can use these tools, I think what I'll do, I have this simple lettering object here on my screen. It's all one lettering object, and I'm going to use right-click and break apart to break apart this object into a number of individual objects. And the reason I want to do that is I want to have to be able to use the alignment tool, I need to have a bunch of things to, I guess, use those tools with. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this T and move it over here, and click on the R and move it over here, and whatever. Just space these things out a little bit, and we can take a look at how they work. So, for example, if I was to select upon the T, R, and E, I have the ability to choose between align left, align center, align right, align top, align center horizontally, and align bottom. So why don't I go ahead and choose one of those? So we'll choose align top. And it's going to put the T, R, and the E aligned along their top. If I go align bottom, it'll align them along the bottom. If I have them aligned along the centers, it'll make them have an aligned along the center line. Now, if I make them align along the left, it's going to basically put them all on top of each other. I'll hit undo. Same thing if I chose to align them on their centers or along their right. That's what it's going to do. It's going to put them all along the right-hand side. So maybe it makes more sense if you were trying to do vertical lettering, if you'd put your R here and your E here, and then you selected those three. So scroll out, drag a box to select those three, and then I could choose align left, and it would make them all align left, or maybe align centers, which would look even more sort of appropriate for vertical lettering. Now, here I've got them align center vertically, and I could also use align center horizontally, and it makes them basically fit to a square. Maybe I'll hit undo for that. So you can see how there's using these tools is your ability to change your alignment. Now that's align left, center, and right, and then top, center, and bottom horizontally. You also have make the same width and make the same height. So for example, if I had one letter that was taller, and I selected those two letters, I could say make the same height, and it would reshape the R to match the O. So you can use this to make sure that things are matching in size or width, height or width. We could make same size. So if I go with same size, it'll take maybe one letter is wider and one letter is taller. And if I select both of those letters and use make same size, it'll make them both the same size and width. So it made the O, tall and skinny, same as the R. If I align them center-wise, you'd see that much more clearly. Maybe this way. And then the final ones are going to be equal spacing horizontally and vertically. So why don't I do this? Let's make everything here the same height, and then make everything here on the same center line, but let's mess up the spacing. So we'll put the O over here. So now if I select those three and choose this equal horizontal spacing, it's gonna make an equal space between this letter and this letter. And so the final one would be equal vertical spacing. So I guess if you took your TRE and used equal vertical spacing, that kind of balances those letters out. So yeah, these are the alignment tools, and that's all of the various ways that you can use them to help with alignment and spacing.